Hello, everyone. Glad to see everyone here already. Let me make sure everything sounds alright. New series, gotta make sure stuff sounds okay. That does sound like me alright. Ahmad La Rochelle is good. She always is. That's the secret. Welcome to Thrackville. Stabs are good in Thracia, so there's a chance. That is a good point. That means she's automatically, like, B tier at worst, right? Take a sip. Wait for some people to trickle in, and then I'll go into a bit more detail on what's going on here. Peak meets peak, exactly. I gush about Sacred Stones a lot. I adore Sacred Stones. It's one of my favorite games in the series, mostly for the nostalgia factor. That's kind of the biggest reason why I like it so much. And FE5 is a game that I like a lot of the ideas at play, but actually playing it, I'm kind of mixed on. Like, it has a lot of like really high ups and downs. So this could be funny. There will be a lot of theft. Yes. It's not co-commentary at the moment. Just to kind of keep that as like a special thing that happens every now and then. I'll see if just depending on how things go. At the moment, I'm not sure how long this series will be because it is Sacred Stones at the end of the day. The game's not that long. But here, we'll get this out of the way. Yeah, Sacred Stones is a really fun one. It's a very simple game in the series, very short too. Appear less often or disappear midstreams because of university. That is totally cool. I never want anyone to feel like that they like have to be here or have to watch the streams or anything. Just if you want to and if you have time, that's totally cool. I enjoy seeing anyone here, so any support is appreciated. To find this mod, I'm gonna be binge playing it a bunch. I do need to do that. I need to actually make it a proper patch and upload it somewhere, and I'll start putting it in the video descriptions. I'll make a community post about it. So I will at some point make it a proper patch for people to download, and you'll just patch it onto a blank FE8 version. So I guess now let's get another sip before I go on about it. So this is a patch that I actually made a while ago. I don't exactly remember when I made it. It was quite a while ago. But I had like a really dumb idea of what if there was no gold in the game? Like, you never received gold dumps, there are no gems, but everyone has capture. Just a really silly dumb idea, because if you implement skill sys using FE Builder, you can give capture to people, which sounded like a funny idea. So everyone got capture, all the money is gone outside of selling weapons, and from there it kind of it almost feels like Thracia came into being, where there's another idea kept on stacking on top of another. So like all stats cap at 20. Classes have some of the same personal class skills that they have in FE5. So sages get adept, swordmasters get adept, rogues get vantage, stuff like that. That version came to be a couple years ago. How's capture work? Is it built? Yes, it basically just functions like rescuing. So it does the whole like have your combat stats, and then you try to forcibly rescue the enemy, and then you rip loot with her 3 build. Yeah, that's why we got a body ring loot up. But hey, if she goes Mage Knight, she'll have a mounted aid formula at least, so she can capture things with like mounted aid. I don't remember what her aid is like after promoting to Mage Knight. So once that version was done and ready to be played by people, Danny, a while ago, did like a short stream series of this. Just for funsies, just looking for something to do. And I decided I wanted to give this a try as well, just to see how funny it could get. And as I was looking at it, I realized like this could be made better. This could be improved in some way. So me, as well as Robin and Luna, the two people that helped me with the Engage PMU, we took a look at it and also adjusted some other things. So the supports are similar to Thracia, where you have like built-in supports with units. All the weapon stats are the same as FE5. We gave some personal skills to some units that kind of echo FE5 units. So like Erica will have adaptive base, just like Leaf. Trying to think of more examples. Wow, suddenly drawing a blank. Oh yeah, like Joshua has Soul, just like Shiva. So there's some parity between the two games, just kind of reflects some of that. So yeah, this is a more expanded version that I decided to work on, and which again is why I want to try to make it into a patch for other people to play. Are you Mount Yudu's gonna be footies indoors? I do not know how to make dismounting work. I think if I tried hard enough, I could make it work. Because I think I found where there is a... I think I found a dismounting patch or mod in FE Builder. So I need to look around at that a little more and see if I can figure out how it works. At the moment, it still works like FE8, where mounted units just have their full movement indoors. But not the worst thing in the world. I do like dismounting, though. Maybe I need to figure out how to make dismounting work one day and make something even funnier. But you guys aren't just here to listen to me yap, you're here to watch me play a game. Let me check one last setting, make sure everything's alright. There's also a bunch of quality of life stuff in this as well. Stuff like holding L to toggle animations is a thing. Let me check, make sure there's nothing else I need to do. There we go. Ooh, did I add the enemy ranges patch? I need to check that actually. I need to make sure of that. Actually, scooch this over to the right a little bit so I can read your guys' chat easier. There we go. Mounted units, they don't have the 20 build because FE5 does the 20 build thing weird. Because it's... In FE5, for the sake of rescuing mounted units are counted as having 20 builds, but they still use their con stat for weapon weights. So I'd have to find some way to fudge that up a little bit to make it work, which is why I'm just cool with them using like the rescue formula. I think someone asked earlier what the plan is for Ephraim or Erica route. I'm gonna go Ephraim route. I've gone Erica route the past couple times that I've played FE games, or the past couple times I've played Sacred Stones. So I think we're gonna do Ephraim route. I also just think it's way more fun. So here we have Erica. Ooh, and the way like magic was handled was whatever unit's resistance stat was, that's what their magic became as a physical unit because, you know, they match. Yeah, the very vanilla series was Erica route. I believe the bad units run was Erica route. Oh yeah, there's also leadership stars on some units. Why the colors? I believe it's to show growth rates. Putting a vanilla GBA unit in a game like this where it lets you see the growth rates kind of makes you realize like 360% and like a 70, that's your highest ones. It's kind of silly. Yeah, so the way leadership stars work, it's a little different than FE5, but same general concepts. Don't feel super thrilled about skills emblem. So one thing I don't like about skills is building them via class hopping. But here, it's just units have... It looks like a lot, but it's because Erica has convoy access, and then this because that's what Leaf has. And this is what lets everyone be able to capture. So I had to go through and give everyone capture as a skill, basically. This is FE5 / 3 houses Canto, where you can move after basically doing anything. What's the music note? So something that we all agreed on that'd be really funny as well. This is a skill called Remove. Because in FE5, there's a mechanic called Movement Stars, and depending on how many stars a unit has, you get a chance to move again. So we thought it'd be really funny to let all the units also have a movement star chance. Is this going to be completely unhinged and probably really easy because now my units are even stronger in Sacred Stones than easy game? Yes. But eh. It's for the funny. Sadly, there's no movement levels. Unfortunately, adding movement levels would be a nightmare. Do enemies have it too? They don't. I think there's one enemy that has a movement star, or the remove. Seth also has a leadership star because it feels like he would have one, like he's a commander over part of the Reneus army. So yeah, just kind of a flavor thing. And then make sure the supports work properly. Yep. So this displays who supports you. So she gets supported by Ephraim, Seth, Tana, and La Rochelle. And then Seth gets supported by Erica and Franz. Tethys is now the unit with the highest magic growth. Well, she's gonna have so much magic. And yeah, even like weapons have their stats from FE5. So say hello to Yike, 70 hit Iron Sword. Whew, that's a. Oh, see you around. Good luck with wherever you need to go. Yeah, 70 hit Iron Sword's kind of gross. I couldn't get the whole eating the light brand thing to work. I spent quite a while, but every time I would check the little box that says like what happens if you use it, I couldn't get it to work. It would never show the option to let her eat the light brand, and it made me sad. Because I would have loved to just eat the light brand. Here, we use this one. No one ever uses this one, I think. I kind of want to use this one to see how it looks throughout the playthrough. Yeah, so all of the... Never mind, I want some color. Do we do green, red, or blue? Yeah, the Binding Blade in FE6 does, but again, I tried tinkering with it and I couldn't get it to work for some reason. I might, if I just stare at it a little longer, it might work a little better. I'm kind of liking this green. I think I've used the green one a lot, but I kind of like the green menu. So here's our first round of combat. Oh, the weapon triangle is also only 5 hit and avoid now, just like an FE5. So we're just going to do a little of this. And we're going to see if I can somehow feed all these to Erica, because she's epic and deserves it. Nice. Yeah, I like the little damage numbers appearing, just like in the modern games. Yeah, she gets the light brand, just like Leaf. Although it weighs 12, so she doesn't double with it at all. Would transferring into basic Sacred Stones not work as intended? I'd have to double check. It's been a while since I've taken another look at it to make it work. The AS thresholds are still 4. So 4 to double, 4 get doubled. Speaking of get doubled... Light brand heavy. So we'll just chuck a light brand at this guy. In other news, you've discovered Unite Randomizer and La Rochelle's a mercenary in your FE8 run. You know what? She's so cool for that. Hero La Rochelle was sweet. I like that she doesn't even double him. Ooh. Erica's going crazy with her first level. 88 hit! Sure, we'll just use this for the accuracy. What? How? Okay, first map. Woo, we're done! The light brand, I believe it's strength at 1 range, magic at 2. Which is kind of neat. Because let's see, she would have 12 attack. Oh, maybe it is strength at 2 range still. Ooh, I think when I added like skill systems, I had to go through and check a box that made it. Because if you add something like skill systems, it causes it to do weird things with the magical weapons. Well, we're gonna use capture just to try to set up on this guy. Finally, we found a way to make Seth a Jagan, and it's adding the capture command. Yes, it is considered light magic at 2 range because it doesn't have the triangle advantage here. Exactly, Effie, but we don't need to go shopping. I do want to capture some stuff. Oh my goodness, another level up. Can you get strength, please, though? I'd really like that. So, oh, another thing is all the vulneraries are elixirs now. Yeah, Mage Erica, I might need to keep this light brand in good condition so she can keep using it. Assuming I get it fixed. So here's Gilliam, supported by Franz, Mulder, and Cyrene. I'm gonna go punt this guy. Woo! That's my boy! Erica's a magical girl now, just like Epi4, just like your Dermot. Also a last minute change made is you get some brave weapons earlier on, because I think it sucks how late you get brave weapons. So, yeah, you get some brave weapons earlier on, because Sacred Stones waits way too dang long to give you brave weapons. Yeah, we got Franz flavored Finn, which is why he has Miracle. So look at him go. Capture this guy. Free Ironlands. Is the patch public? I'm going to try to make it public soonish. Oh, she doubles with this. Oh, and all the supports only give hit avoid, crit, and crit avoid. And they are one way if you don't have like a reciprocating support. Which these two do. Hey, here's Friends of Sports. Got some sports on you, and some sports on you. I don't trust to just play your phase into that. Give me that. Take. Drop. Yeah, we don't need to support grind in this. Thank God. I think we're just gonna sit here and wait. Oh my gosh, we got the... Just like most Movelet, just like most movement stars, it didn't actually do anything or matter, really. Let's run back here and see... actually, no. We can go up here. Switch that around now. Oh, and Thracia trading! We have Thracia trading now. Because Thracia trading's awesome. Oh yeah, I mean FE3. All right, because he's getting the supports from Gilliam and Seth already, so that's a lot of crit. All right, Gilliam, show him what you're made of. He's showing him what he's made of. Oh, the EXP for dropping. Yeah, for some reason, the way capture works in this, you get 10 experience for dropping a captured unit. I don't really know why. But, oh my god, 79 hit on this guy. Thracia weapons are crazy. What are you supported by? These guys. So, Gilliam, moving for support. I definitely want to try to capture this guy. So we'll do a little, like... Here, this will prompt the reinforcements. But I want to try to capture this guy. Maybe the capture mechanic's linked to the steal mechanic? Could be. It could be that it's, like, tangentially related to stealing in some way. Can't go back. No! That's fine, I don't need to capture this axe. I'd rather feed the kill the Franz. Yeah, the 10 EXP for dropping can really just help Seth be even better. Yo! I could have gone for the capture! Remove! Seth need a buff? Nope. Does capture reduce your attack? I need to double check actually. I believe it does. I believe it does the FE5 thing where it cuts all of your offensive stats in half. Oh my goodness. Fran's also off to a good start. Alright, reinforcements. I'll capture one of these guys. Because I want to get an axe off of one of you guys. I have a bizarre feeling Eric is not going to do very well with the rapier against this guy. Movement star! Lightbrand! Finally, Thracia stream! Yeah, Eric has a Lightbrand at base now. I think it's still C rank. I think this is the change I made a while back. Oh yeah, it's still C rank. But so was the rapier. I didn't do very much as far as changing enemy stuff, like enemy equipments and stuff. So anyone who didn't have a javelin before just doesn't have one now still. So poor Briguet, or Briguet, Briguet? Brig what? Oh? No. Just chuck light brands at him. Yippee! Baguette! That guy doesn't even have range. Point and laugh! Point and laugh at this guy for no 2 range. She got strength! Thank you. Oh, I guess I didn't mention, but faster level up screens. I found a toggle in FE Builder where you can toggle on like faster level ups. Capture. Ooh. Free Iron Axe. I will gladly take that. Gimme. Take. Drop. Any silly units you're planning on using aside from Naomi? There's a couple units in mind that I want to use, but we'll see whenever we get to them. Mess around with FE Builder, replace Gillian with a monk. Said monk one-rounded baguette. Beautiful. I knew he could do it. Oh, I always prioritize my favorites in this game. They always get priority. What's the gold value on Iron Axe? When it comes to the iron, so in base FE5, iron weapons usually cost 2,200 gold, except iron axes, which cost 1,100, because shoulder shrug. Yeah, the EXP for dropping enemies is a weird byproduct of how capture works. Hey, old man, thanks for the money. Cool. Big gold dump. So we'll do some preps around. I might actually just give... Hayden really just gave us an IOU. Here, I'll give you the vague concept of money. Here, use this and go capture people now. Let's see. I'm going to need to give you something other than the Slim Lance. So here, we'll do a little of this. Just put that away for now, I think. So, we have new units. Say hi to Vanessa. This will be the Karen of our group, I guess. some sports with Cyrene and Molder. Slim Lance is kind of funny, 100 hit. Yeah, all mounted units have Thracia Canto. You can Canto after everything. And then here's our Staffer Boy, or like Shroff of the evening, I guess. Oh, I keep forgetting that when I first made this, forever ago, I used the old Serenus Forest names for all the staves. So it's stuff like live, relive, can staves miss? Sadly, no. I don't know if there's a patch that lets staves miss. If there was, though, I would use it. Stabs missing is such a bad idea, but it can be really funny. So we get 2 more units. Say hi to Garcia. Resident Halvin fan, I guess. We got this guy. 100 hit with 100 hit with the Iron Axe at base. Say hi to Garcia, my goat. He got that Thracia Vantage. Always go first. Negates crits. I guess it's a weird thing of how Vantage works. Yeah, he used to be a famous military general, so I think it makes sense that he would have some leadership on him. I mean, poor guy like needs all the help he can get. And hey, D-rank Brave Axe, just like FE5. So we can get a little silly with this. Oh, I love Garcia in base FE8. Garcia is one of my favorite units in this game. He's so nice to have. And then here we have Ross. He has a thing, which is kind of neat. He has Wrath just like Ocean. Unfortunately, programming FE5 Wrath is not feasible. So instead, we're using the other Jugdor Wrath, which is if you're below half HP, you crit. And we also have this thing, I guess. Oh, I guess I didn't click the PRF check. So it's just an E-rank axe. Well, Garcia's gonna be eating good tonight. Is that why Ross is bleeding out now? He gets hurt in a cutscene, so he starts at low HP. The same Wrath that makes Linda amazing? Yes, the exact same one, because Linda's the best unit ever. I love Linda. He is below half HP right now. I honestly did not think about that. I did not think about the fact that he starts below half HP, so he starts with Super Wrath. Finally, OC can be oppressed the same as Halvin. Finally, equality. Oh, Elixir. And what's behind door number 2? Elixir. Yeah, Linda is one of my favorite units in FE4. She's so silly. I love Wrath Thoron at base. Yo, Vantage! Yes, all the gems got replaced with elixirs. Wait, is he gonna Brave Axe? Is he gonna Brave Axe? No way, he's going crazy on him. Don't break my Brave Axe. Garcia's having none of that. Okay, let's plop you down right there. I'm gonna go get the house down here. This is kind of the traditional way I tend to play this map usually. Talk to you. Yeah, Linda's a fun unit. Some of the other subs are kind of unit feel-wise, but... so here's some affordable weapons. So if we want to buy anything, we're going to have to make it work. Linda is the tinny replacement. Yeah, we need a little bit of money to buy stuff, so we're just gonna use what we got. Oh, I do have the enemy ranges patch on. Wow, I just clicked it out of muscle memory. I do like Tinny a lot, but Linda is also so silly fun. Also, Kanto Plus works kind of sillily, where if you hit the wait button, it tries to Kanto Plus after waiting. So that's a little awkward, but eh. Bro's getting so much support. Woo, he got magic! Love Tinny the most, she's so sad. Don't make her be there. That is true. Tinny just wants to not be there. No, hit the guy. So, they're almost in the same class. Tinny and Linda have one teeny tiny difference in that Tinny is a mage and Linda is a thunder mage. Meaning that... Let's go here. Linda can use Thoron at base. Whereas Tinny has to wait until she promotes to use Thoron. So it means she can't use Wind, but... Oh, he actually doesn't double with the Brave Lance if he tries to capture. Or he only hits twice. Yeah, Linda also gets Paragon, and I love it. Paragon's so silly. I love double EXP for breakfast. Here, Gilliam. I don't think I'm going to be using Gilliam. We are going to be using this, though. It's not a personal weapon, he's just the only one who can use it right now. Because B rank. Alright, Franz, you hold the fort. There is a way to fix Kanto Plus, a bit of a process. Oh, maybe I'll look into it later. It doesn't bother me too much, but for whenever I try to get it, like get the patch in other people's hands, I might try to find a way to fix it. Thanks, Seth. Here, try to capture this guy just so you can soften him up a little bit. Yeah, yeah, Tinny can't inherit Thoron, sadly. Oh, right, there's no check to see if you've gotten a remove proc already. It just rolls every single time. Right. Never mind, give me that. I want it. It's mine. Yeah, remove is peak funny skill. Oh wait, because I'm rescuing a guy, it fudges up the movement range. Because it thinks there's an enemy on that tile. Here, we'll cast Live on you. I forgot it doesn't check. Yeah, everyone has remove because we all have movement stars. Because it's really funny. But Molder, I'm sorry to say your animation days are over. So how do you do against, like, 65 hits? Higher than I thought it was going to be. Here, you go right there to bait these guys. There we go. Oh, I didn't realize that the drop command... oh my goodness! Seth! Seth is under 80% luck growth with remove. Yep. We're gonna be dancing all night long. Go for it. Yeah, why is Seth the one getting all the movement stars? He doesn't need those. We're gonna be able to capture so much stuff. Woo! Look at that! Look at that combat round! I'm sorry, Gilliam. So you need to back off. I'm probably gonna drop Seth, because, come on, I want to use the other silly units. We'll just... wait there. Seth really wants to LTC. Oh, you can also hold the R button to speed up animations. So like, if you do like this, you can speed up the animations. I can't believe Seth fell off. Seth didn't fall off, I kicked him off. I chucked him out the back door. Alright, let's see if we can feed this to... Look at that. Also, look at these javelin stats. Look at that. 50 base hit. That's gross. I can't believe Seth fell off his horse. Cut to Jacob kicking Seth off the horse. Oh no, I accidentally hit Seth with the pole axe. Yeah, it's just like FP6 javelins. Can I capture this guy? I wonder if he does Ross, actually. Ross, eat this man. FE4 Wrath. It's still technically joke drill, so it still counts. Okay, but if they were 20 weight javelins, that'd be really funny, because those are really funny. Let's attack this guy. Couldn't get FE5 hit rate, so there's always a chance to miss. Not that I could find. I couldn't find anything that did the 99 hit cap, one hit floor. So in FE4, which is same world as FE5, an FE4 Wrath is if you're below half HP, you always critical. Which is more balanced than it sounds, because, yeah, only Tell2 and her kids have Wrath. We could also change the RN to one number. Oh, I think there is an RN changing number. I'm very certain there's a way to change the RN. Do I want to, though? I don't like one RN, but it's more authentic, I guess. Thank you for helping my son. Do-do-do-do-do. Okay, we gotta manage our items. Do that. I also don't want to go too ballistic with this live staff because I can't really afford to buy more. Also, pure water, only one use, just like FE5. I don't think I found a way to get pure water to boost magic, but I need to double check and see if I did find a way to make it boost magic. It is about the Thracia experience, so what I need to do is see if I can find it and change that. Yeah, Brave Weapons in Thracia have 60 uses. Very reasonable amount of uses. So here we have the girl. She's gonna be our Tanya Ronan stand-in. So everyone say hi, Naomi. She's so cool. I love her. Look at this 77 hit before a void. It's so silly. 73 hit on this guy. She is more of a Tanya, but she's my favorite. She could capture as a ranger. Oh, how do I want to go about this? I want to feed Ross. Slight amount of critical. And, oh yeah, hand axe, by the way. With the numbers of all time. Hey, FE5 Brave Axe. FE5 Brave Axe is the funniest thing ever. I do think it's a little weird that it's not a Halvin PRF, because it feels like it should be. It really feels like it was supposed to be Halvin's PRF, but then they changed it last minute. But I'm happy it's the way it is, because it means I can bring the Brave Axe into Manster, and Dawson can use it. And once you first visit the Church of Bravax Dalson, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Once you visit the Church of Bravax Dalson, you'll never go back. Oh, I guess I didn't show off the supports very much. So here's these supports. I think narratively it was supposed to be like a unit is supporting someone. So Naomi respects Garcia because I believe Garcia knew her grandfather in the Reynes army, and Seth kind of idolizes Garcia to an extent because Garcia was like a cool general. Of course, Naomi and Colm are going to have a support built in with each other. And all three of the trainees support each other because, I don't know, I thought it'd be cute for the trainees to support each other. Alright, friends, get this guy. Ooh, another sad tragedy is that I can't find a way to add FCM. Which, if I could find a way to add FCM to this game, you know I would. So here's our boy. Here's our guy. So here's the Crusader scroll, which functions as like a scroll. I think smuggling the Bravax into Munster is a felony. You're not gonna stop me. I see Crusader scroll doesn't fit, so we're just gonna have to roll with this. It doesn't 100% function like the scrolls in FE5. You just hold it for... it just grants you crit immunity. The reason why you get this early is FE5 has a lot of bizarre weapons with 10 crit built into them somewhere. Like Jormungandr has... Jormungandr has 10 crit on it. So this thing is here just so you don't have to put up with stuff having crit on you with no real way to deal with it. Yeah, the Crusaders, you only get the one scroll here. You're not going to get a whole bunch of them in this patch. It's just here so you can use it for the frustrating crit guys. And then one of Robin or Luna suggested, hey, since scrolls boost your growths, what if it gave you like +1 to all your stats or something while it's equipped? So instead of boosting your growth rates, you just get a static bonus for holding it in your inventory. So, yippee, Crusader scroll. Yeah, the Iron Rune, the Iron Rune reskin, exactly. Yo, he can reach this guy and hit this guy. Oh my gosh, that's ugly. Here, just do like this, because you have your built-in support bonuses. Think Thracia scrolls are vital to the Thracia experience. It is, but there is like a certain part where it's still Sacred Stones at the end of the day. It's kind of like a middle ground between the two. And I'd have to do... oh my gosh, you crit. I'd have to do some research to figure out how to make... what's it called? How to make the scrolls work properly so they affect growth rates. I know there are plenty of hacks that do growth-affecting scrolls, but I have to dig into it and find a way to do it. I'm kind of good with some FE Builder stuff. Oh, nice movement star. Now we need to make an engaged version of some games with rings and everything. I love the idea of taking a game and making it function like a different game in the series and seeing how that affects seeing how it affects certain parts of the gameplay. Like Fate's Shadow Dragon. There's the one hack called Fate's Shadow Dragon, which lets you play FE11, but in the Fates engine. So I tried that out. Was kind of hum on it a little bit, but you know, I know people who like it and it's really fun. So I'm kind of fascinated with stuff like that, where you take a game and make it function like a different game in the series. So I thought, hey, what if we get real silly with this? I also want to train up Ross even more. I'm not using my precious door key on that. Oh no, we can't buy door keys. What are we gonna do? Break the wall a little bit. I think this is all we really need to bring forwards. Ah, look out. What training projects are their priority for now? I guess Ross, because Ross is always a funny unit to use. I want to use like everyone. That's my problem with playing FE8. I want to use everyone. Oh, this guy has 8 hit on me. We're fine. That's that father-son support at play for us there. Alright, open the door. Or open the box. Free iron sword. How's it going so far? Very silly. Oh wait! I forgot! Because she's filling in for both Tanya and Ronan, she has the point of movement Ronan usually starts with. So she has 6 movement base! Whee! Yeah, when it comes to FE8, I just want to use all of the like really bad-ish units. I say ish because I'm not really a huge fan of Amelia, but I'm probably going to end up using her in this run anyways. We got to use all the funny units in this run. Oh, I always use La Rochelle and Marissa. Marissa's one of my favorite units in this game. She's so bad. Marissa's so upsettingly bad, and I love her so much. She was diagnosed with sword autism at a very young age. She's so real for it. Just like Kigetsu. Alright, Mr. Thief here. 9 attack. Look at this guy. Look at this dude. I don't want to get stolen from, though, so... Lockpick. Yo, free Iron Lance. Delicious. Here, punch this wall down. Hey, you speak your heart about funny units. Do you think Marissa is a sword lesbian or just into swords? That's a good question. I never thought about that one. I could see her being into other girls, but mostly because she's just really awkward about social interactions and just doesn't know or care about the social norms of what like a guy and girl or 2 girls should do. I think Marissa has a romance ending with Garrick. I think. I know she has a pretty funny support with him. Oh, nice res level. I do want to yank this off of this guy. I do want to steal that. I also think I want to capture this. How should I bait this out? Ooh, we'll bait with Naomi because she's the best. Naomi! Go for it. Transport the Colm! Movement Star! Colm has... Ooh, wait, if I keep the scroll on him, he gets a personal point of con so we can steal more stuff. I'll also give him the body ring later so we can steal more stuff. And yes, he does have Thracia steal. Oh, it's more like Path of Radiant steal because that's the only thing... what's it called? FE Builder has. But we'll still take it. It's more for the flavor and principle of the matter. Alright, Naomi, go get him. Pew. She's so bad. I kind of want to train up Combat Colm. Colmbat. Pew. What aren't we stealing? A lot of stuff. I guess I could capture this guy for his hand axe, but I don't think I care about the hand axe to steal it. there anything stopping you from capturing the monster weapons? I know a way to keep you from capturing monster weapons. Also, nice trainee growth rate. God, why are your growth so bad? But there isn't really anything stopping you from stealing monster weapons. I probably won't, because I'm a little bit boring like that sometimes. Yeah, the train units in this game are so bizarrely built and designed that I have no clue what the design philosophy or idea behind it was. I guess the idea was something along the lines of, because they have extra levels to grow, they need lower growth rates or they'd be too good. Yeah, at least Ross starts early enough so you can train him up. And even though the hatchet isn't his PRF and you can just give it to someone else, it's at least a decent way to get him some units. Why do your units have so much crit? Because of the supports everyone starts built with. I don't think they checked to see how bad the trainings were with these alpha growths. Yeah, IS has such a weird history with growth rates and stuff. Because they, at least back in the day, they seem to really think that something as little as like a 5% change in a growth is a big deal. I also want to steal this because I can sell it. So here, you can go like there just to bait the guy. Everyone move up. I'm not going to grind Ross to level 10 in this map. I'll feed him some in the next map. Oh, I probably should have equipped the Iron Lance in case she crits, but eh. Yeah, they nerfed some of like the trainee growth in the translation, which is something alright. I don't know what it is, but it's something alright. Give me that. I love free stuff. Oh, we're about to get really silly with it. Yeah! Look at that. There we go. We'll just... Well, I guess you could just explode him with crit, but... Yeah, they also lowered like loot in Archer's magic growth a little bit here and there for some reason. Yeah, thank God Seth got plus 5% to his HP growth. Imagine how unplayable the game would have been if Seth didn't get that extra bit of HP. I want to say they also gave Inez like plus 4 max HP or something as a localization boost. I don't think Loot's magic needed to be debuffed though. Like 70% I think is totally fine for a unit who has nothing but magic. Yeah, they also gave Ranak a bunch of extra stats, like 8 extra resistance. For some reason. Like, Ranak just has so much res. Let's see if he crits. The funny. I guess I could have captured him, but eh. Come on, Ross level! Wow, this is like his 3rd single stat level up. It's almost like his growths are bad. Got all the boxes. Cool. Is YouTube going crazy with holding messages for review? What did it hold? Because it doesn't show me the held messages properly sometimes for some reason. Which is why I'm happy someone's here to help check for held messages, but YouTube can be really weird with what it deems a message that needs to be held for review. Yeah, why would that be held for review? YouTube, what are you doing? Also, 20 use Chesky, say hi. Alright, we got another free Iron Sword. Anything else I want to change? Oh, Garcia can take his PRF back. Not really PRF, but it basically is. Colm gets the funny scroll because I like him. You'll still need the lockpick for a sec. Yeah, Cormag in Erica Route was kind of really busted in the Japanese version. He kind of started with really high numbers, and it was really funny. No, not the loot army. I thought I left them behind in the other patch. What are they doing in Thracia? Alright, Seth, get on the bench. Gilliam, get on the bench. We only use cool units here. Oh, that means the armory has even worse prices now. Jormungandr for a reasonable price. Delicious Dark Tome. Tasty. Oh hey, we have this guy now. This is our resident Homer, I guess. Because he starts with a light tome in his inventory. Yep, we don't get a Dark Mage till later. Ewan. My favorite Dark Mage. Homer Paragon. Which, I'm be real, he kind of needs it because this is going to be like his only book for most of the game. Yeah, Japanese Erica Route Cormac was nuts. Did you buff enemy growth? I don't think I did. So it's still going to be a pretty easy experience overall, and maybe I'll make like a maddening patch or something to go alongside it, but I'm kind of just here for the funnies of it. Just here for the... Wow, that's silly. How do I want to dress this? Just like... You guys like this, like this, like this. Ooh, I actually do want to give a pure water to you for a strat. I have a hand axe, right? Yeah, good to you. The Bard class is so funny because it's like Mage almost, but not. But Homer also can't use Wind Magic at base despite having Wind rank because of how ranks work. Yeah, in FE5 they're like, here, have this Nosferatu tome. Please give it to Our Lady Lenoan. Immediately gives it to Homer. Because he deserves it. Oh. Bard is just Wind Mage. So, not in FE5 though, because Homer can't use Wind at base in FE5. Let's see. Now he has Wind rank at base. Oh yeah, in FE4, yeah, it's weird. I want to say Lewin does have light rank at base. Like, I want to say Lewin has C rank light at base in FE4, but you don't get a light tome in Gen 1 outside of Aura, so it doesn't do anything. Yes, Vanessa is functioning as our new Jagan temporarily. Yeah, FE5 Homer has Wind rank, but he has E, and the lowest rank Wind tome is D, so he just can't use his Wind tome. He can't use Wind tomes despite having Wind rank, and it's the funniest thing ever. Light tome. I need to be kind of conservative with what I hit with this, because there's very few light mages in this game, or monks. So if I break this, I'm just kind of out of tomes for Lucius for a bit, unless I want to pay the super high amount of money for more, which I don't want to. But you know what, I'll have him clear out these guys turn 1. He has Paragon and he's low-leveled anyways. Yeah, the lowest ranked Dark Tome in some games is D rank for some reason. Just a really bizarre choice that I've never understood the reasoning for. Yo, Movement Star! Light Tome having 20 crit and Homer with 5 FCM. Yup. The funny. Just like how the Kingmaker has 20 crit and Pern has 5 FCM. Exactly! Even though I usually rip the Kingmaker off of him and I give it to someone else. Why are you getting magic? What are you doing? You don't need that. Not a Pern fan. I think he's funny. I would just rather give it to someone who's going to be up on the front lines more. Said you didn't make the Kingmaker Renax PRF for this. I didn't. I didn't make a lot of PRFs. Come on, dual crit. I'm kind of happy some of the stuff from FE5 aren't PRFs though. Because it means you can like do more funny... Jesus. Good first level. It means you can do some more silly stuff with them. Oh wait, why is it not being considered a light tome for weapon triangle? Oh wait, light and darker triangle neutral in FE5. That's right. Did anyone get Dire Thunder? Sadly, no. I do remember one PRF though. I remember one PRF that was made, and we'll get to it. We'll get there. Nah, we don't need Graph Caliber. Nah, it's even better than that. I believe I remember hearing that we don't need Mike. We don't need Graph Caliber for a reasonable price. We don't need Dire Thunder. We don't need Mike. Mike. Yeah, we'll get the skill. Yeah, Namie's a good unit, trust. She's so good. She's so awesome. We gotta get her bowl rank up. I actually don't want to burn javelins on stuff like this, despite the fact that I'm probably not going to use these javelins very much. I was going to say something. Oh, great. So about the units feeling like they're supposed to have PRFs, I feel like I remember learning recently that there's a bunch of unused PRF slots in FE5. Like, there's places where there's unused PRF data for someone like Halvin and units like that. Kind of leading to the idea that maybe they were going to have PRFs at some point, but just decided not to. Vantage! The Halvin special. I also didn't realize that Vantage Plus made it so you can't crit like on your initiation. Interesting. No, didn't get hit. Chop. I was kind of hoping you'd get hit there. But here's the funnies. Oh my. Monsters. Yo! It's my favorite enemy in the game! Vulnerary Revenant. Step back here to go claim your prize with your Crusader Scroll. Yeah, there's other like PRF Lux on status stabs. Huh. It's like the opposite of it's like the opposite of the Kia staff. Go Ross! The potion zombies. Look at that. It's so silly. Give me that. Take. Drop. Yeah, this Revenant. Okay, so this Revenant has a weird movement quirk where he either moves or attacks. He doesn't do both. But for some reason, when you enable Skill Assist, it fudges up his AI and sets him to 0 movement. Every time I install skill sys, it does that, and I do not know why. Point and laugh. Look at this guy with no move or 2 range. Point and laugh. Okay. That looks kind of disgusting if I'm gonna be real. So let's let this guy get off the forest tile, then we'll plot what we're gonna do to him. Yeah, sure, we'll go for this though. Yeah, skill sys has a lot of weird things that happens whenever you install it. It's not a very just seamless, easy install it, go. There's like weird consequences to your actions, which I have none of. Oh, I guess you have supports with loot. Well, that's your supports. But a freebie support with loot, that's pretty epic. Now you can run both. Skill sys is truly a complex organism. It is. Skill sys does a lot of things. Go get him, Colm! Look at this! Support bonuses! Dual crit! Okay, he's setting up for Naomi. Even better. Okay, now this one dual crit. I trust, I trust. Yeah, if you scroll the FE Builder thing, there's so many patches that say, like, incompatible with skill sys. Ooh, nice crit. They mentioned that they're incompatible with skill sys, sadly. But skill sys does a lot. Wow, unlike Ross. Oh, Ross can use the Brave Axe. Ross can use the Brave Axe. Let's go. We have Brave Axe Ross. Ross Garmin. Okay, you know what? We'll make Luke appear, and we'll let her kill some things. So here's Luke. She gets Adept just like Asbel. 20 uses on the Fire Tome though, so whoops, she's not going to be doing very much. I want to see Garcia Brave Axe Suite. Look, Brave Axe Vantage. Ooh, wait until I get a hammer. Ooh. Just wait until Vantage Hammer. Yep, 65% magic. Just leave it at 70, guys. Why didn't you just leave it at 70? She deserves it. I'm not even that big of a loot fan, and I think she should have kept her 70% magic. Here, we're gonna do this to set up the kill or capture, whichever one comes first. Yeah, now I'm really excited to get my hands on a hammer so I can try to do Vantage Hammer shenanigans. So I need to find a hammer and use it as soon as possible. Right, can't capture at 2 range. Why did I check that? Why did I think I could check that? Go, Erica! Yeah, loot's supposed to be a really high magic unit, but yeah, we gotta capture the skeleton boys. No, he doesn't kill. Wait, this is about to be an epic Vantage moment. Wait. Are we ready? Although, he's just gonna go for Erica. Should probably heal you up. Yeah, the light being really good is funny, but I'm gonna have to capture tomes. I'm gonna have to find enemies with tomes to steal. Oh, gross. Oh, he's on a forest tile, that's why. Archer and loot are those. Try both, pick a side. Yep. they pretty much do very similar things to each other, so you just kind of pick whichever one you like more. I am personally a member of the Archer fan group, but, you know. I like Archer more because, I don't know, I kind of like him. He's just neat. He supports Naomi, so he's instantly good in my book. We're gonna go here just so that way they don't double up on Erica. What should I be training on you? I want to get you out of E-Swords. Get you up to D at least. Nice. Strength and speed. Okay, you can enemy phase this guy. Look out, Naomi! Yeah, using loot is probably going to be much better. Make sure to capture the monks in 5x. Oh, true! I need to make sure to capture those guys. Oh, never make Archer a Sage. I want my light magic to use only light magic. But Sage Archer. Sage Archer's so cool, though. I love him. Oh my god, she got an add-it proc. Right, she has that. Well, she got the kill. Swoosh. Paragon! Magic and speed! Yeah, going Sage Archer is actually a good idea here because... Movement Star! Movement Star, let's go! Yeah, so you can use something other than Light Tomes, because Light Tomes are going to be so hard to get my hands on. Yoink! But you know what, sure, we'll try to feed this kill to you. I think Archer's your only support? Yeah. But hey, it's a B support, mutual B support, that's a lot. I still gotta get you your last level. Here, enemy phase this guy with the Bougie, or Vogue. Okay, we all good. We'll get Ross up to level 10, and then that'll be the end of his training arc. There are a few non-mutual supports. There's a couple units that Ephraim and Erica support that don't support them back, because even fudging around with the supports, there's... Oh my god, Yoko's. Even messing around with the support list, it looks like you can still only go up to 5 supports, or else the game kind of like explodes on itself and doesn't know what to do. So Erica and Ephraim can only receive 5 levels worth of support, which is why she has these. But yeah, Ross did get speed. If you wanted real Thracia, Erica wouldn't get a mount on promotion. This is true. She would just stay on her feet. Pirate Fighter or Super Trainee? I don't know if Super Trainee is unlocked already. I don't know if I applied the patch that made that possible. There's a patch that changed the 5 supports instead to 5 levels of supports. Oh! I need to go see if I can find that then, because that would be helpful. Oops. Check everyone's skills. Yep, for anyone who's trickled in afterwards, I'll show off everyone's skills after this map. So Ross is level 10. Actually, I can show off right now then. Bonk this guy twice. Naomi's so baller. She's so real like that. Yeah, she's gotten strength both times. She's so epic. Look at her go! Just wait until she procs more adepts. Yes, Archer does get to have the Homer special because he's cool like that. And I like him. install the thing that makes one-way supports work properly. I didn't install a patch for it. I more so found a workaround that almost makes it work properly. So it kind of works, almost, not really, sort of. Oh, Colm is never worth promoting, really. Unless you want to use him in Rogue instead of Renok. But otherwise, like, no, don't worry about promoting Colm. It's sad, but I like him, so I'm going to use him. Okay, I want to bait this guy out. Just bait him out with, like, Franz, because 14... 14 twice, 28 does not kill. Look out! I guess he has 2% crit. That'd be really funny if he crit, though. I don't usually make either of my guys assassins, because I just don't think assassin's a very good class overall. Yeah, by default, doing these one-ways means that the one-way supports only... Oh my god, he got magic speed again. Means that he only gets... Or people only get supports from, like, themselves. So the support bonuses aren't as strong, but... I'll have to look around for that patch whenever I'm done. We will make revisions as they come. Now, I really need to get some more water. I am so thirsty right now. I will be right back. Okay, we back with even more water. Marissa can be one too, but who's using Marissa? Me. I use Marissa. I like her. When it comes to picking between Assassin and Swordmaster or Rogue, I think you're always just better picking Swordmaster or Rogue. Silencer is funny, but the crit boost will usually kill anyways. I really think Marissa's design was just designed around the idea of having the tower. So I really think that the way units like Marissa or any other trainees were just designed around going to the tower. Because look at something like Gaiden, where you have look at a game like Gaiden, where you have like Delphia, Luthier, Jesse. They all also feel like they were made around using the tower. Also, we have to decide. I want to use Colm. I want to do like funny Colm strats. Did I replace everything with the Master Seal? I don't remember actually. I feel like I did. Did I? I can't remember now. I feel like everything's a Master Seal now, so we'll make him a pirate. We'll see after we save the villagers. Yep. Or save all the houses here. We'll find out. We'll go pirate. I think I did. If not, I might go change that. Woo! Promotion bonus! Oh boy. We could make him a warrior if we wanted to. Oh, who would I bench for loot if I wanted to use her? I guess like maybe Franz, and I'll just use like one of the cabs from 5X. Maybe we can do something like this. Kyle Stonks. Yeah, maybe I'll invest in Kyle Stonks. So give your stuff to her. Oh yeah, we're using Natasha. We are definitely using Natasha. I could give the Brave Axe to you, but I don't want to because I like you more. Cool, I think this is what we'll roll with. I'm mostly going to try to feed Archer bosses. Just so he gets maximum EXP gains. Well, so here's Natasha. Joshua Knoll. Ooh, someone asked if I could show off all the skills real quick. Oh my gosh, lots of water. It's so dehydrated today. So you have Adept just like Leaf. Charisma just like Nana. Gonna sound silly, but when I see Natasha, I think of scrambled eggs for her hair. I can see it though. Archer has Paragon, just like Homer. You don't really have one. You have the funny Ocean skill. We have the funny Halvin skill. The funny Ronan skill. Thracia Thief. The Asbel skill. And yeah. Oh, I guess the Finn skill. And yeah. I love using Natasha. I think she's awesome. Is there a patch for capturing that doesn't make it a skill for skill sys? Maybe? The only one I know about is the skill sys patch. I want to use Vanessa because I want to do triangle attack because I like triangle attack. Okay, I think we'll do something like this. Actually, we'll do like that. Yeah, leveling her takes so long. Oh, I'm not going to be able to buy like a torch staff. So here's Josh. He's got the Machua and Shiva special. Because we couldn't decide which Myrmidon to make him like, so we said, what if both? So, yeah. He's also got this for us to use at some point. Just because more brave weapons early on is fun. Supports. Cool. Give me my free stuff. Tasty. I'm not here to see you dance. I'm here to get my dragon shield. You're right. Ismare is not playable until post-game. But hey, now when you get Ismare in the post-game, she'll have a support partner. It's genius. It's genius, I tell ya. Now no one has to be alone without a support partner. Alright, everyone run right. Are we doing post-game? Probably not, but I might goof off with it a little bit. Very rational game design. So I noticed something. When I was making this patch and touching it up, I slowly found myself like adding more stuff and getting more and more unhinged with what I was doing and the changes I was making. And I stopped and like looked at myself in the mirror and said, like, am I becoming the monster? Am I like becoming the monster here, and like almost like how Thracia was built? Just keep adding ideas until the game implodes on itself. Does Ismare get replaced on the throne turn 1 or is it cutscene before the chapter? She gets replaced turn 1, but unfortunately that is a different Ismare. That is actually not the same Ismare in game data. There's two different Ismares. One of them's a queen, one of them's a swordmaster. Where's McCartney? There he is. McCartney! It's McCartney! Whee! Guarantee you found a way to make that nameless brigand playable. You would. I would. I love McCartney. Look at this guy. With movement stars, we could theoretically save her. You could, yes. If you proc infinite movement stars, you could. Speaking of movement stars, we decided to be funny. He gets to have movement stars. McCartney. Ignore this. Don't look at this. Just make him spawn as a blue unit and easy money. Oh, I guess. Why does he get 5 leadership stars? Because I thought it'd be really funny. Your Honor, I did it for the comedy. Which, hey, in my opinion, is the perfect reason to do something. You know what? We're gonna do some brave axing. We're gonna do some brave axe capturing. If only he had Gomez level stats! Oh god, Gomez jump scare! This is exactly what Kaga would have wanted. I'm telling you, like, the more you try to do, like, silly, unhinged stuff, like, the slowly you just become more and more crazy with the game design. I don't know how to explain it. I don't know how else to explain it. It's crazy. I kind of want to see if McCartney gets a movement star. Does the game have any brainwashed girls? I don't think it does. I don't think FE8 has any, right? Because Myr is perfectly safe from like any kind of brainwashing. Here, we'll wait here for something to happen. So congratulations, FE8. You passed the bar by not having brainwashed character. Oh, they're going for Ross, the cowards. Go for Garcia. Leon does some gaslighting to Erica. Does that count? Bandage Brave Axe! Eat Brave Axe, idiot. I guess I wouldn't call... You know what? Gaslighting's the closest thing we're gonna get to it, so if we had to fulfill a quota, I guess is what it would be. McCartney! Adapts! Okay, no movement star. Go, Vanessa! I love McCartney so much. McCartney's one of the funniest things to ever learn about with this game. Yo, the Nami crit! This is so silly. Alright, call Matt. Go do a thing. Oh, there's several maps where you can softlock in Thracia. It's kind of insane. Ugh. I need to get McCartney out of here so he doesn't have leadership on me. Because his leadership stars are a little oppressive. Rip McCartney. 100% hit with weapon triangle, triangle disadvantage versus the guy with leadership is impressive. Yeah. Oh, some of that's charisma and some of that's 100 base hit on this thing. I probably don't need to do that. How do I want to do this? Cue the sad death music. Just like FE3. Which Thracia maps can softlock? Let's see. I know you can softlock in 18. You can softlock in Final. I feel like there's a couple more, but I can't remember which ones they are. But I know there's a couple of maps where you can softlock, which is something. I'll throw a javelin at him. The Ninja one in Conquest and the Rainbow Stage in Birthright. How do you softlock in those, though? Ooh, nice 100% hit. Because I guess, do you like trap yourself? See, when I'm thinking soft lock, I mean like even a soft reset can't save you. Because there's like 2 or 3 maps in Thracia where even soft resetting can't save you. Dual crit. Booch. Cool. Almost time to go recruit Joshua. Ninja one has a room with a dragon vein. Everyone moves in and use the vein. Yeah, so that does like soft lock that attempt at least. But you can always just soft reset and start over. Whereas in FE5 Chapter 18, you can just soft lock in Chapter 18 if you don't have more than 2 door keys. If you don't have 2 door keys to start with on Leaf or a Thief to start on the left side, then you are just soft lock and can't beat the game. Guide, it can be soft locked if you kill everyone and ignore training Alm and Celica. That is true. I guess because Alm's promotion isn't guaranteed, you have to go get the promotion. I know Alm's hero bases carry him a long way. Meanwhile, some FE5 maps hit you with the metal pipe to the crotchman design. It really does sometimes. FE5 map design sure is something. There are some moments where it's like, okay, but why is it like this though? like, just like, why is his things like that? Alright, move you up. Movement star! Hi, Josh. Capture this guy. Aww. Tragic. Also, the music gets quieter if you skip the recruitment event for Joshua. It's like Path of Radiance fog maps. It suddenly gets really quiet. We have to whisper. Yeah, 18's the Xavier map. Yeah, I think technically you could get by FE11 because of Tiki and Nagi. It'd be rough, but I need to actually like check my numbers and make sure I'm not getting units killed. I've just kind of been like autopiloting through some of this, just through the easier parts. We can go visit the shop with reasonable prices. Ow. That's not very relive of you. Rainbow states have enemies standing on stairs. If you use the stairs without killing the enemy walks back into the stairs, preventing you from going back down. Oh, yeah. These arena have reasonable prices too. The arena should have normal prices, because I have no clue how to influence that. I kind of want to capture this guy. Vanessa, go capture that guy so you can also get EXP for it. When it comes to Kaga and his like design philosophies and map designs, my mentality will always be that Kaga has some great ideas when it comes to mechanical decisions and like the overall gameplay feel of how the game wants you to like feel and connect with it. Amazing ideas there. You know, how capture works, how some of the skills work, just the situations maps put you in, really like give you that feeling that you're like running around in hostile territory in FE5. So I will give Kaga that. He's really good at nailing that. Too bad I just wish someone else would design the maps and like proofread and proof check his design for the maps. Because some of the maps, while yes, it's neat that they feel imposing, it's also really unfun sometimes, also reasonable prices. Oh yeah, that's an example. The invisible warp tiles. It's a really... gameplay story-wise, it's like, yeah, you truly feel like you're lost in this forest, running around in circles, trying to figure out where you're supposed to go. But from a gameplay perspective, it's this is not great. Woo, good level! What does it say if you put a healer in the arena? It just says something, if you try to click the arena button, it like highlights and says like, you can't fight, you can't go in the arena. Heard FE5 described as what happens if nobody tells Kaga, nope, you can't do that. That's kind of how I see it, yeah. It's kind of just a ride of what if nobody stopped and said, hey, that's probably not a good idea. We probably shouldn't do that. Did you add scrolls? I didn't know how to add scrolls. So that would be something I'd have to put a lot more research into and figure out how to make work. This patch started like a year or two ago, so there's probably been updates to how certain things work since then that allow for like more silly shenanigans. Yo, Erica kill! Putting a healer in the arena should have a pop-up that says, nuns and gladiators don't mix. Lana, you can't come on the front lines. Nuns and warfare do not mix. Yo, Garcia. Dang, there's so much crit flying all over the place. I also don't know how to do the variable enemy stats, but I also hate the variable enemy stat. So if I added it, it would be very reluctantly. Whoosh. Don't worry, the nuns in Fortune's Weave use guns. They can go to the arena. Okay, I guess, you know, we'll spark some discussion because it's an easy map. What are everyone's thoughts about, you know, we've all seen the gun by now. What's everyone's thoughts on the gun in Fortune's Weaves? How do we feel about the... Oh, I guess I should show this off. You can't fight, so you can't enter the arena. So what are our thoughts on, like, the gun? Don't really care about the gun without any context. It's definitely why Ray have banned gunpowder. It seems to be magic, not much different than the missiles in Three Houses. Yeah, it looks like it's more of a magic gun, like not a real gun. It's just kind of like a magical device that fires beams out of it, kind of. Not like a real gun. Because I did a nice moving star. Danny invited me onto a video. Danny invited me onto like a kind of podcasty video, just talking about Fortune's Weave and what we hope to see for it, our predictions, all that stuff. And my thoughts on like something firearm related or whatever in a Fire Emblem game. I think it'd be actually kind of neat to see some kind of like really old-timey firearm introduced into the series. Because I know stuff like D&D or like Pathfinder has firearms, but they're, you know, they're like really old firearms, like really old black powder, loud, mechanical, easily breaks firearms. So I actually wouldn't mind seeing something like that in Fire Emblem. Maybe they're really expensive. Maybe they ignore your strength stat and they just fire off of like a true damage kind of thing. Movement star! Maybe like the ammunition for them is really expensive, so like if you want to buy one, it costs a lot of money, but they have like really good stats. Yeah, they could work similar to crossbows in Path of Radiance. They could work like Path of Radiance crossbows, where they just have like a set damage number minus defense. We had someone in a recent D&D campaign. I say recent, this was like 2 years. This was over 2 years ago. Oh my god. But we had someone in a D&D campaign play like a firearm class, and it was pretty interesting. Because despite the fact that you're using a gun in a fantasy setting, it didn't feel too overbearing. Because of stuff like, oh, it's loud, you can't sneak with it. There's a non-0% chance the gun like jams on you when you're trying to use it, so you have to like spend your next action fixing your gun or whatever to like fix a misfire or a jam. Do we send Joshua in the arena? Oh, I need to sell stuff so I can go in the arena. Also, 30 use Armor Slayer. Let's go. I need to go get some garbage. Yeah, or like a reload mechanic, where if you go to use it, you have to like reload it every now and then. You get support bonus in the arena. I know you do an FE6. I don't think you do here. I think they fixed that in FE7 and 8. I think the balance guns need to have an ammo mechanic or something like Three Houses. Yeah, something like that, where they're like very limited in their uses, but they're really good. Alright, we're gonna sell some of these elixirs because I don't need all of them. And sure, we'll run one round into the arena with Josh. 780, we'll go for like 750. Come on. Give me 750 or give me death. Oh, 660? Ah, soldier. Okay, he doubles at least. Okay, this is free. Woo! Money! Alright, now we need to blast these guys. Yeah, I think making firearms work in some... I also like the idea of them having some kind of downside because they're like mechanical machines with a lot of moving parts. Like a really primitive firearm. Like the gun jamming in like 5th edition, or maybe... I don't know if Pathfinder also does like a gun jamming or like misfires. Excited for the returns of battalions and gambits. I think it'll be pretty neat. I thought it was kind of upsetting that they introduced something like battalions, and instead of trying to build off of it and improve it, they just kind of dumped it aside, but I'll be interested to see what they do with it in this game. Yeah, if you wait on the arena screen long enough, you get to hear the music. Here, I'll play it. Got the house, got the house, got the house, got the house. Stride Sigurd. Sure, we'll try this one. Why not? Soul! Woo! Cool. Remind me, what do you sell? Just heal staves? Yeah, that was a very useful soul. I'm very happy we got soul. I don't know what I would have done without that. Does anyone have B swords? Can anyone even use the Armor Slayer? It's B rank. Nope. Gotta train up that sword rank. Okay, I do want to... We'll enemy phase here, and then we'll go in for an archer kill, potentially. Cool. Douche. Soften them up a little bit. Like Three Houses cast gameplay was just so tedious. That's kind of my thoughts on Three Houses gameplay. I do not really like Three Houses gameplay that much. I get very tired of it very quickly. But I know some people really like it. Bonk. The supports work like FE5 instead, so they're all built into units, and there's like some one-way supports. It's like you have some supports, you have some supports, you have some supports. But fishing on a single day for an hour was peak. It was miserable. I hated it. I think I stopped the playthrough at that point because I told myself I was gonna go fishing, and then I just stopped. I don't think I ever finished that playthrough. Emperor Vigard, glory to his majesty. Do his amazing growth, too bad never will ever see them. I saw them. Also, nice level up. I trained to do for the ranked playthrough. Oh no, it is promotion items. I thought I changed it to Master Seals. Huh. Unbroken Heart. Time for 5x! Hey, Ephraim. Time to capture all the stuff and the stuff on Orson. Yes, capture the monks. I need to do that. So here's Ephraim. I didn't give him any kind of extra stuffs beyond this stuff because he doesn't need that. He's already so good. His unit's already so busted. Did 2 runs, but your controller started the drift, so you didn't play the 3rd one. Fair. Yeah, here's his supports. This is who supports him, just for clarity. This displays who you are supported by. We have Ford. He's got that Dermot loadout. Charm. Got these supports. Yeah. We got this guy. He's on that Brighton loadout. This is our Brighton boy. And this guy. Shout out to Derma, just an awful unit. I don't know if I could call him awful, just doesn't exist long enough to do anything. Oh, I should have given Orson Avel skills. Oh, that would have been genius. Why didn't I think of that? Oh, that would have been so perfect. Oh, that would have been peak. I should have given Orson the funny skills. I can't believe this game has 2 sets. Oh, you mostly mean FE4. Yeah, FE5, Dermot just kind of vibes. He's just kind of like... He's kind of there. You know what else is peak? Making a breakable wall on this map. We could do that, or we could just play it all completely out. This map theme is so good. Too bad it only plays in 1 map. Thanks, game. Alright, Orson needs to set up a kill. Wait, I can capture an Iron Lance off this guy. Wait, I can have an actual Iron Lance. Give me that. There we go. Free stuff. Give me that. Take. Drop. So here's a little bizarre conundrum thing. Because of how skillsys works, supply access is a skill, which means technically I could steal everything not nailed down and shove it into the convoy, but I don't think I'm going to do that. You don't normally have the convoy in this chapter, so I'm not going to do it. But anyone else who plays this at any point in time in the future, if you want to do that, go for it. Knock yourself out. I'm not going to stop you. I find FE4 Dermot is just kind of the definition of, like, fine enough, I guess, in the most reluctant sense possible. Because you can pass him a Silver Sword at base, and he can just do stuff. But I don't know, he's just kind of bleh. Alright, we're gonna enemy phase this guy. I kinda wanna get the Iron Sword off of you, actually. So I can use some iron weapons in this map. I've never done anything like Azel Dermot, because I'm too busy doing Finn Dermot or Rakasis Dermot. Or a Beowulf Dermot. Oh my gosh. Okay, I want to steal this Iron Sword. Get my hands on that, because I will gladly take more iron weapons. Rakusus can be the mother and the father. Why not both? Wow, it's the exact same hit no matter which one. I guess we'll try this one. Noisterm on his Diet Aries. You know, minus the funny 30 might stick. Strength? Okay. Kyle Stonks are already on the rise. Oh, gosh! Do it. Yeah! He's so cool. He was getting double mostly because he was capturing, but it is still funny. I do not need to capture this guy. Why am I trying to capture this guy? I do not need to capture this guy. Just kill the guy. There we go. Because the parts of this map are reappear in Chapter 8 who restuffed the chest. I don't know, but I'm glad they did, because it has good loot in it. Take, drop. I kind of want to yank this Fire Tome as well, because tasty Fire Tome that's going to be hard to find anywhere else. So I kind of want to grab that on the way out. Door. Because I'm going to have to decide what's worth bringing with me into the next chapters. Luenderma, an unironically good unit because of Pursuit Ring and high skill cap. That does sound silly. That sounds like a lot of critical proc rate. Look out, Kyle! Yeah, I kind of want to steal this Fire Tome. So bonk this. Chest key. Oh, we're gonna have 2 20-use chest keys. Oh. That's a lot. Here, Orson. Try to capture. And even then, the first city you can't use is just a trophy or something. It's... That's some of why I don't like doing Lewin with anyone besides like the really basic pairings, because not having Forsetti is so sad. Forsetti is such a funny, good weapon for fighting the other holy weapon guys. Comb Stomps in shambles. Here, give me that. Oh gosh, oh god, oh no, I already have so much stuff. I might actually leave one of these chest keys behind. Because we are already filling up fast. Chest. Killer Lance. Oh, here comes this guy. Got 80 kills with Corporal Lewin. I remember doing Corpsetti. Corpsetti whoosh, my beloved. Give it all to Orson. He has tons of space. Too true. Ooh, wow! Ford popping off. Leg ring saved him. See, he's basically a Mage Knight. So, we don't get an elixir here because funny weapon. Oh, choose an item to discard. To be honest, I do not need this. Name PRF spotted. Good eye, it is the name PRF. Alright. Oh god, Jormungandr. Okay. Yeah, Jormungandr does a little bit of damage. Jormungandr's kind of strong. We sacrificed Lester's life for Gen 2 rescue access. I guess the Valkyrie staff can't even be used for resurrect his viability. Okay. I am Chapter 6 rescue staff's biggest hater, probably. I believe Chapter 6 rescue is one of the most overhyped things for a pairing. I don't think it's bad, but I think it's made out to be a much bigger deal than it actually is. How does the rescue pairing work? So, because of how pairings work in FE4, if you want to use the rescue staff in Gen 2 basically at all, without having to wait until the game's almost over, you have to do a very specific unit pairing, which involves your mounted archer knight basically being useless. Not completely useless, but basically useless. And I don't know, I'd almost prefer just Lester having easy early Brave Bow access to help with like Dark Mages in Chapter 7 over the rescue staff. Again, I don't think it's bad, or I don't think you shouldn't do it, but I'm just not a fan. I would much rather just have another unit who can do like decent combat in Chapter 7. Especially versus like Ishtar squad at the bottom. Having another unit who can do something is pretty nice, because I usually get tripped up by Ishtar squad at the bottom. Woo! Let's go! Yeah, it's not my go-to for casual strats. Yeah, Lester is Lana's brother, so it makes Lana really good, but most normal Regent Leaf interaction. Oh, technically because of this, we could capture Cavs, I guess, because they're not treated as having 20 build anymore. At least I think we could. Regent Leaf? No way, that's the name of that one character. Here, you hold these for now, and I'll just take them off you before the map ends. Yeah, it makes Lester just completely useless, and I don't know. I kind of like Lester being able to do something. Especially if you're passing the leg ring to Seliph. Like, if you pass leg ring to Seliph, I find that I don't really need to like rescue a whole bunch. Especially because Lana's gonna fall behind. How do you pronounce her name? Because I know it was Mana in the old patches, and I don't know how to pronounce her new name. Do you have an Iron Lance? Do you have an Iron Lance? You don't, but you have a Killer Lance. Oh, Killer Lance needs to be changed, actually. Killer Lance is B rank. I need to go change that. Is it still Mana? Moyer? Oh, not Lana. I meant her substitute. Because her substitute used to be called Mana. Do I want to capture some of these Iron Lances? Maybe, maybe not. Maybe so, maybe not. Maybe not. There we go. We'll just, like, wait right here a sec. Support bonuses! Support bonuses! Get supported by your bros. Yeah, I don't know a lot of the new I feel bad because I don't know a lot of the new pronunciations for FE4 names. So I get to like certain characters and I go, how do I pronounce this? How do you pronounce this person's name? Because I don't want to be like disrespectful towards the language or the name. So I don't want to say that it's like, oh, like what an impossible name to spell or whatever. I don't want to be like rude towards the names. I just feel bad that I don't know how to pronounce them. Yeah, I know Noisha's name is like Nisha, which I still have to get into the habit of saying correctly now. Instead of Noish. Like, Holin is one I need to get better at pronouncing. Is Ephraim the best lord of the GBA games? I would call him the best one. As far as, like, raw combat, handle himself on the front lines, yeah, I would easily say Ephraim's the best one. Yeah, Holin's name is pronounced Kulin? Like Kulane? So it's like Holin? But, like, not quite. Okay, I need to capture this guy because Juicy liked Tome. Oh, I also want to capture this guy. So we're going to go to the right side. I can't remember the last time I've actually gone down this right hallway. Ephraim has room here. Yeah, trade, Ephraim. Give you that and that. Take. Drop. Yeah, Ulster's new name still throws me every time I see it. So does Radney's new name. Although, what about Rodolvan though? Rodolvan's a really old name, and I love the name Rodolvan. Rodolvan is one of my favorite goobers. I used him in a draft once. His new name is Dalvin, which, yeah, I get it, but I used him whenever he was called Rodolvan in an old draft that I did. I paired him with Linda and gave him the magic ring and a 100 kill light brand. He was so bad with it. What do you have, Iron Lance? I'm going to keep trying to capture some of these Iron Lances, and I'll just replace my Steel Lances with them, because I'd rather have the Iron Lances. Okay, make sure we're not in range of this guy. How do you do against this guy? Jesus! So here, we'll take this off of you, take... Oh wait, we can't drop, because you need an empty space to drop, because of how capturing works here. Oh my god, another one. He's going crazy. At least he isn't Tristan, he's just worse. Niche. Yeah, because he's just Sword Cavalier with just critical. So you're kind of like, what does he even do? What is his purpose? He just kind of doesn't do anything. I'm fudging up my inputs on this, on how I want to do this, because I'm too busy trying to talk about dumb stuff. Oify is what if Alec and Noise fused? So you say that. Take a sip. I heard someone propose that the reason why Oify has those two skills is because he learned them from watching Noish and Alec fight. And so that's why he would have those two skills. Oh, was that you that said that? Because I like that. If only had Vantage from Arden. Look, he'd be too good at that point. If you copy Arden about anything, you're just too nuts. We can't let him be too broken. Jormungandr. Oh my god. Hey, nice crit. Why is Arden a prominent meme again? Because the game itself treats him like a joke unit. Like, even the game itself calls Arden a joke unit on several occasions. Like, yeah, he's an armor knight in the game where you want a bunch of movement. Ow. The Jormungandr experience. Did I make status permanent? Did I do that? I don't remember doing that. Oh. Oh. Maybe I shouldn't sell that antitoxin. Maybe I shouldn't sell that. Hold on, I might need that. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Go here. Yeah, maybe I should hold on to that thing. That actually sounds like a really good item. Welcome back, Thracia status. Status. See, the joke is I don't really like Wendy or Barth. Actually, I might even like Barth more, because I can just promote him instantly, and he has the funny 2% res growth. Okay, I kind of want to yank this Fire Tome, but I'm running out of inventory slots. I don't know if I have slots too, but I kind of want to try. Yep, it is just permanent status. He is just eating poison for the rest of the map. Youch. It's okay, it's alright. We'll just have him eat another elixir. I have plenty. Yeah, I guess in general, I'm also just not a fan of the FE6 armors, even as, like, meme units. I don't think they're very fun memes to train. I think they just kind of feel real bad to train, but, you know, whatever someone wants to do. I'm too busy training a lot. And fear. If everything is an elixir, do they sell for more? Nope, they sell for vulnerary prices. They sell for like 300 gold. So no, we cannot just get $1 trillion off of selling elixirs. Oh, one shy. Can we set up? Oh, he dies. He has stuff on him. Here we go. Just use the Regent Leaf. I think Armor Knights would work as a class if you properly statted them, otherwise it's bad normal units with -1 move. Yep. If you're gonna do -1 movement on Armor Knights, you need to give them, like, busted out stats for it. Like, the reason they're supposed to have low movement is that they're really, really, really good. Like, they don't die. Like, they have really good numbers. But IS forgot the part where they have good numbers. So they just kind of feel like, eh. No, one shy if he wants to use the Iron Sword. There we go. I've heard Douglas kind of does stuff in Sakai, also good level. I've heard Douglas is kind of helpful in Sakai, but I can't even tell you the last time I've been to Sakai. I personally do not like Sakai. Yeah, they're supposed to be juggernauts, but they forgot about the tanky part. They forgot the part where they have enough numbers to not just die. Exactly, Juno sweep! I love my girl Juno, she's so bad. Where's one of my elixirs that I can use? Here, use this one. I'll just have Ephraim eat these guys, and then we'll capture that guy for his stuff, because I want his stuff. You've only ever seen 3 people go to Sakai. I can think of a couple people I've seen go to Sakai. I also know some people who would prefer to go to Sakai. Which, fair. It's not my... I don't like Sakai, but... You know, whichever you prefer. Alright, we know Ephraim's gonna kill these guys. Ooh, he got him. Oh, what's Ephraim gonna do to these guys? Oh, we got him. Oh, I guess you can be reached. Pew. The Nomads are your favorite GBA class? Nomads are cool. Bocabs in general are pretty awesome. Hit this guy up. What if I prefer the route map splits to actually be good? Look, you're asking a lot here. You're making some pretty high demands. What happens to a captured unit if the unit holding them dies? I think it just places the red unit on the map again. They just kind of get dropped onto the map again. Oh my gosh, more movement stars. I don't know why Dayan has actual numbers. Meanwhile, Juno was just kind of left out in a hot car. So I really don't know why. Can I just run up and capture this guy? No! Orson, you had one job! He's 1 damage off. I should have been training Orson this whole time. That's so sad. Oh well, we'll bait him out and let him use one use of it. I want to take this Fire Tome, but I'm never going to use this Steel Lance. I don't need that. Does pass exist in Thracia? It does not. I like using Zealot a lot. He is one of my units I really like in that game. I mean, there is the lore reason Juno just had a baby, so, like, that makes sense. You live a crit. I think Pass was FE10. I think Radiant Dawn was the first game to do Pass. Oh, yikes. Go for it. Ford, no! You're making him waste uses of my Light Tome. There we go. Juicy Light Tome. Let's see, what do I get rid of? I want the Fire Tome. I'll probably toss another Steel Lance, just because, Yeah, we'll just grab a Steel Lance. Yeah, Heather has passed an FE10. Shout out to Sheena being the first female Armor Knight. She's so cool for that. Doesn't she also have, like, kind of garbage numbers at base? You have to, like, star sphere her stats up a little bit. Here, we'll have 4 do some enemy phasing so we can get them, like, 1 more level up. Better to make her a Wyvern FE12. Oh. The Big Iron! Oh, no level. Ooh, the Big Iron. 55 hit, 15 weight. What were they thinking with this thing? It's so heavy. Here, you just need to, like, do damage to him. Or not even do damage. There. Where's the Big Iron joke come from? There's an old FE5 patch that instead of calling it the Iron Blade, calls it the Big Iron for some reason. And so it's very funny. Did we sneak in the funny Blader Sword alongside the Big Iron? Sadly, no. We don't get the Avel Big Iron. Forward stats are giving you uncomfortable geese flashbacks. Oh no. Wait. What do his numbers look like? Oh, Ephraim got him. Didn't see that coming. Okay, Ford, what do your numbers look like? Also, the weird implication that in Fates, when someone gets pregnant, they just sit in the astral plane for 9 months. Yeah, because whenever you first have a child unit, the game is like, oh, you know, they were wed and had a child. And then it's like, okay, did we, like, drop the mom into the deep realm for ever? Okay, let's go in priority order. I want the light, fire, brave bow. Here, we'll put all of the books on you so it's easier to keep up with. I want to keep Brave Bow. Here, hold on to this for a sec. I'm going to be menuing for a sec. So I want you to have all those. I need someone to take the Silver Sword. Keep that, I don't need it. I want the 20 use chest key. Okay, so Iron Steel. Yeah, Iron Steel Killer. I think this is what we keep. We keep the irons, javelin, silver, killer, irons, steel sword, brave bow, chest key, iron lance, Regent Leaf, and the books. And that leaves us with losing out on some elixirs and a steel lance that I don't care about. I think that's the play. That sounds like the right call. Oh yeah, we need to check the stats to see if they're geese inspired. Oh gosh. Oh no. Wondering what a reverse recruitment 3 houses would look like. I guess you would kind of have to suppose what units you would get in order. Yeah, you just drop the kids into the Miracle Grow dimension for a couple years. Yep, this is what I'm taking with me. Archer will finally have a second book to read. Movements start off of seizing. I didn't know you could do that. Movement star. Percy's a prime example of why you don't just leave your kids in the deep realm for 18 years. Yeah. It's almost like leaving your kid without a parent for several years on end is a bad idea. Joshua. He wanted to seize twice. Let's see. Is there... can I afford a torch staff? God, torch is so expensive, but I want it. It's for Natasha's sake. We're buying a torch. There we go. If you ever did create your units in Conquest, just have the second gen characters be normal people, not kids. Torch normally has 10 uses. So it's only 5 here, but eh. We'll take it. Oh well, I think that's going to be it for here. Thank you everyone who decided to stop by and watch the first little bit of this series. Don't forget to like, subscribe, always appreciate those. They always help out a lot. Yeah, I'm looking forward to doing more of this. This has already been very silly, goofy, dumb stuff so far. So we love to see those. But I will see you all around. Until then, see ya.